Genetics is very important, however, I see genetics as the priming factor, whilst your hair routine can either minimize or maximize the results you see. There is a level of hydration that your hair can reach, and you can tell when it starts to move and it's absorbed the water. That's why you need to wash your hair regularly. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is a natural hair video, and I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how to grow and retain long, healthy, natural Afro hair with a focus on my wash day routine. Now, before I go into this, I think it's important to say that the number one factor when it comes to hair growth is your genetics. Now, there's a whole science behind this, namely each single hair strand goes through like a growth cycle, different phases, namely like anagen, which is the growth phase, catagen, which is the transition phase, telogen, the resting phase, and exogen, which is the shedding phase. Now, genetics is the number one determinant as to how long your hair stays in the anagen, which is the growth phase, i.e. the longer your hair strands are primed to stay in that anagen phase, the longer your hair is predetermined to be. Now, notice I'm saying predetermined, not how long or healthy it would actually be. Which brings me on to my next point, and is why we're focusing on wash day and like my hair routine today, because your hair routine really matters. Genetics is very important, however, I see genetics as the priming factor, whilst your hair routine can either minimize or maximize the results you see. It's kind of like family diseases. There are some families whereby they are genetically predisposed to having like things like diabetes or high blood pressure. However, things like diet and lifestyle can make someone from the same family not experience those things, or diet and lifestyle makes them more susceptible to experiencing the things that their genetics have already primed them to potentially have. So let's get into this. 5 tips for long, healthy, natural Afro hair. Tip number 1, clean hair and scalp. You need to be regularly washing your hair, even when it's in protective styles. I personally currently need to wash my hair at least once a week, and that's because of my fitness regime, whereby I'm in the gym 3 to 4 times a week. I'm sweating into my scalp, it's dirty, it gets itchy, it needs a wash, sometimes even 2 times a week. So this is my hair after a gel hairstyle, and I had my hair in a top knot and used a few products, so it's very dirty and ready to be washed. Which brings me to tip 2. Use high quality products to wash your hair. Today I'm using the Hair Mix Wash Bundle. They're prickly pear seed oil, moisture retention shampoo, moisture retention conditioner, and leave-in cream. When it comes to shampoo and conditioner, there are 3 main things to look out for. I'm sure there's more, but if you're just starting out on this journey, 3 main things. Now, the number 1 thing is pH balance. Now, the natural pH balance of our hair is about 4.5 to 5. So you want to find shampoos and conditioner that help to maintain that pH balance. You don't want it going too low and you don't want it going too high. So you want like ingredients in your shampoo and conditioner that are going to be hydrating as well as moisturizing. Okay, so let's shampoo. What I really love about the Hair Mix product is that it is pH balanced, and then it has those hydrating ingredients such as aloe vera, as well as moisture rich ingredients such as coconut oil, prickly pear seed oil. It has this really soft texture with like lots of slip in it, which actually lathers when you rub it into your hands before you put it in your hair. And because of this lather, you don't actually need too much product when you're shampooing. So here's how I applied it. I basically rubbed it into my hands, wet my hair, and began putting the shampoo over different sections of my hair. These kind of ingredients actually helps prevent breakage, guys, because like I said to you, in the hair cycle, if your hair is constantly going into the shedding phase because of lack of proper hair care and like using poor quality hair products, then you can see that even with the genes to kind of grow longer hair, you're not actually going to actualize it because your hair is constantly shedding, constantly breaking off due to like lack of hydration and moisture. The science of hair has really gone into like making these products, and I really love that. Sometimes I'll like section my hair into 4. Other times I just kind of create the sections naturally and work in like 4 sections as well as the middle. I washed my hair twice because of the build-up that I had from the gel that I put in my hair over the weekend, and the second time round I actually needed like the tiniest bit of product. Okay, now tip 3. I recommend that you detangle your hair whilst you're washing and conditioning it. Now, some people do that in a pre-poo phase, but I feel like sometimes we make the wash day or wash hour longer than it needs to be by doing all that pre-poo stuff. So I personally like to detangle with my fingers whilst the product is in my hair, which works well with this shampoo because it's actually already moisturizing. So there's lots of slip and it allows me to kind of work my fingers through my hair. I then went on to apply my conditioner, which is a moisture retention conditioner. Look how lovely and thick that product is. I applied the product all throughout my hair, focusing on my ends especially. They need a lot of love, guys. Your ends need some love. I also carried on and detangled my hair, but this time with my Denman brush. I really love the Denman brush. It's really nice and easy on my curls, gets those knots out without causing too much pain. Tip 4, scalp massages. This really helps to stimulate blood flow to your hair follicles, allowing it the nutrients that it needs to grow within that anagen phase. I allowed the conditioner to sit for a while, washed it out, and as you can see, my coils are looking so happy, hydrated and moisturized. When there's movement in your hair, guys, that's how you know it's hydrated. And now to style, which brings me on to tip 5, easy or low manipulation styling. I don't like to stress my hair out too much. I tend to opt for like braids, 2 braids, twists here and there. I don't do too much to my hair so it's not stressed as it's drying or stretching. I'm using the prickly pear seed oil leave-in cream. This cream was so rich and agreed with my hair beautifully. I like to simplify my routine and not use too many styling products. I tend to use just one at a time. Sometimes I would add oil, but this already has some oil infused in the product, such as the prickly pear seed oil, avocado oil, baobab oil, sweet almond oil. So sometimes, guys, it's actually not necessary to layer too many things in your hair. It can easily get weighed down and you will need to wash out the excess products again too soon. I also choose a hairstyle that I can rock throughout the week without disturbing my hair too much or without needing to comb it and fluff it out again. This helps prevent knotting, excessive dryness and breakage. So this was the hairstyle I went for, 2 plaits down the side, just showing you up close so you can see how refreshed my hair was looking already. Bonus tip, protect your hair at night with a silk or satin scarf or bonnet. I'm wrapping my hair away at this point to allow my hair to set and lay flat. And later on in the day when I wanted to style my hair, I added a bun at the back and I rocked it like this for a few days. And then, guys, later on in the week, I fluffed out my hair, as you can see, and this is the style that I'm now rocking. And as you can see, guys, my hair still has that movement, still bouncy, still luscious. Good test for when your hair is hydrated. Is there movement? Yes, there is. It's good to go. We can't compare our hair to, like, for example, other races where their version of dry hair will be different. We have our own water standard of dry hair, so please don't use that as a comparison. However, there is a level of hydration that your hair can reach, and you can tell when it starts to move that it's absorbed the water. That's why you need to wash your hair regularly. Okay guys, and those are my 5 hair tips for growing and retaining long, healthy, natural Afro hair. So I really hope this video was helpful. Are you going to be trying any of the tips that I just gave in terms of growing and retaining your natural Afro hair? Do make sure that if you liked it, share it with your friends, comment below on some of the tips I gave, and subscribe to this channel for more. Until next time guys, peace and love, peace and chunks.